It's the morning of the Sagittarius Sun Gemini moon eclipse, the super moon. And not too long ago, someone asked me, what do I think porn is? I thought that I would make a video about it because literally, my first video on YouTube that's posted was me giving my thoughts on what porn is. And now it's been about 2 years or so, and I have a different perspective. It's branched off since then, and now I've been studying metaphysics and mythology and just energy vibrations in general. I've realized what porn is, and it's a succubus energy. And a succubus is someone who literally it drains your energy, but it does it. It's not like a vampire that will just sneak up on you and suck your energy dry. It's the type of energy that lures you to it, like the mermaids, or like mermaids are based on these creatures, the sea creatures called sirens, who would sing songs to not boaters but pirates and get them to go over there because they see beautiful women singing songs and they want their pirates. They're gonna go over there and try to do whatever pirates would do in that day towards women, and they will just sink their ship and bring them down. And that's literally what the porn energy is. It's a draining, life sucking energy that you willingly let happen. And not just to get to the energy of this. Think about this, for instance. Most people, when they masturbate or watch porn, they jack off and they nut in the tissue paper and throw it into the trash. So what you're basically saying is that your seed is straight up trash, and that you will attract that kind of energy because of quantum entanglement. And that's just the science of two objects being in different areas but affecting each other the same way. Like, what's a good example of that? I think there was this experiment where these scientists took some monkeys and put them in different locations in the facility, and I think they either taught the monkey some color or something like that, and all of a sudden, all of the monkeys knew how to do it. In a way, it's kind of like the 4 minute mile, which was known to be impossible to achieve until one person did it. Now it's been broken many, many, many times. It's because you have to remember everything is energy, everything is vibration. And when you're watching porn, you're channeling, I don't know, maybe energy from millions of lonely people. Like, years ago, I would think that the person doing the porn, that's the bad one, or like the one that should reevaluate. But in reality, they are doing what almost every human would do, but except that it's on camera. Maybe it's a little exaggerated, maybe it's some extra effects and shit, but ultimately it's what all humans would do. It's well, not all humans, but they have sex and they do raunchy, debaucherous things for fun. But they're actually doing it. What you're doing is like you're tuning you. It's like, for one, you're stuck in the past because you're watching something that's already happened, For the second instance, you're letting whoever, like, you don't even know these, like, I was talking to one of my friends. She's a pretty smart. She's a Sag. She's lives on the other side of the country. She said she stopped watching porn too because she realized that she doesn't know how many of those females are like sex slave, which is accurate. Because I remember like when I used to watch it, it would be like some like foreign chick walking down the street, and then some dude just walks up to her on the camera, and some like it just be like random. You've probably watched porn, like it's just some random shit where you have absolutely no idea what's actually going on. You're channeling that for the like for example of me channeling things for the past few months. Like I know you probably heard about well for one, let me just break this down that within one drop of blood is the entire one drop of your own blood is the entire history of not only your family but for the most part the entire world. Everything that's ever happened. Like people think we used to be a lot stronger and smarter or whatever than we are now, and that shit is dormant in your DNA. It's there. You can tap into it. You can channel it. Some people channel it and they'll get the sense that they're talking to one of their spirit guides, like one of their ancestors, which it could be. Like I'm not saying that on a spiritual level they don't arrive, but I'm saying like on a DNA level that might be what you just unlock the dormant gene, and then that is what causes them to come. Because it's all about frequency. Just ask yourself this: all right, have you ever watched like a gangster movie or like some movie where there's a bunch of people about to kill people? Like they're gearing up or they're about to ride out or they're fucking killing people at that time. What type of music is playing? Do you ever hear like Bob Marley playing while that's happening? Or like the Pink Floyd? Or like the Beatles? Or fucking Citizens Cope? No. You hear like some aggressive shit. It's because it's energy that's tuning you to know that some shit's about to happen. What make like the other day, I'm like, shit, man, I'm fucking programmed. Even if I'm not programmed, even if I'm programmed to not be programmed by um things I've learned, I'm still programmed. Like it's really about which programs do you want flowing inside of you. For instance, when it comes to energy, for the past few months, I've been doing this practice where I would try to channel people, whether it would be someone I exchange DNA with or someone on a spiritual level. For instance, in my head, I would meditate and have like this round table of people who's giving me advice. When I first started it, I was kind of with someone at the time, and she was the first person. I had her right there. I always like try to come to her for like some advice. Now I feel like since I know her energy through DNA and just sound frequency and just energetic frequency, I can channel her energy and know basically what she will tell me. Maybe not in the exact words, but I know the energy that she would say. Whew, it's cold in here. The second one person was this chick, this woman I never even met before. But she texted me one morning and she was like, I had a dream about you. You were trying to show me something, but I wasn't ready to see it yet. It was really weird. I was walking down the street and I saw you. You were trying to get my attention, but I wasn't ready for it yet. And ever since she told me that, I tried to channel her And I could. It's like I can just see her there. Like I don't even know what she sounds like, but I can feel her energy from just communicating with her and her opening. I don't know, maybe on the spiritual level, just opening herself up to me on the astral realm, which is pretty interesting shit. And the third one, the person right after her is Batman. I know that sounds really, might sound kind of stupid or odd, but on a personality level, an energetic phase, I know exactly who Batman is. I know his childhood. I know uh, what brought him. I know his trials and tribulations. And it's all energy. This thing, there's like hundreds of Batman stories. Some are written down, some are on TV, like the Justice League cartoon, or any of the animated Batman movies, or what I played was the Arkham City trilogy. And throughout that, all of those, he has like a base personality, which is energy. You can't forget it's all energy. I'm energy. I might have a soul, but on this realm, I'm basically just energy. You're seeing me as a physical being, but that's not what I am. I'm just vibration of blobs. And that's all you are to you. That's all anything is. Constant friction. So I channel Batman. He gives me some good ass advice. It's the type of advice that only that only someone like Batman could give. And when I started doing this, I realized that I think subconsciously people are doing this. That's why you see like chicks. I'm gonna say chicks, not even women, dress up like Harley Quinn, or they do like they're. I made another video talking about when I was chilling with my friend and his girl. He was talking about how she cries a lot during the shows and movies when sad parts come on, even knowing that it's not real. So that's a mild form of hypnosis. Hypnosis is all about the energy. What do they do when they're trying to hypnotize you? They give you some tone and they speak words over it. So I would say watch what the energy you're tapping into. Because through all this technology, people are becoming hive minded and losing their creativity. I realized this when I stopped watching porn and I tried masturbating. I couldn't do it. I couldn't come up with like shit in my own brain. Because I was so used to experience like just this fake screen energy, you know? So I would say that the porn energy specifically is a succubus energy. But here's the thing. This might be the most important thing in this video. Is that doesn't mean that's bad. Succubus isn't necessarily bad. Because what if like a leech sucking your blood, it can't be used when it's supposed to be used for proper energy exchange. The thing is about most things, substances, and things people do, is that they overdo it. It's like everyone's fat because they eat dessert all the time. But really, you're supposed to eat it randomly. Like when sodas came out, it was something you drank on like a Saturday. Like you have one, that's it. Motherfuckers are drinking sodas, watching porn every day, not realizing on energy level why they're fucked up. So like what I was just getting at, one of my favorite lecturers, his name's Bobby Hammett. He has this quote that made me come to this realization about what porn actually is. He was talking about a future civilization finding two bottles. One bottle is water, perfectly fine. The next bottle has the skull on its face, and the red X crossed out over it. But it's bleach. Is bleach evil? Or you just don't drink bleach? You use bleach like you use water? In some instances, you use them together, but not for drinking. You can't use bleach the same way you use water. So, when you come up on the bleach energy without knowing what it is, you get a misconception. That's basically what I'm getting at. Whew. Damn, can you see my air? But yeah, that was my recent download. I felt like I had to share, specifically because my first video is about porn. So I decided that with this new perspective I have over years, meditating, being with women, like knowing people who've done porn, like talking to random people, getting their gauge, meditating on it again, I've come to the conclusion what porn actually is. My first video, I bashed it like it was just only bad. It was only bad if you don't know how to use it. Like, would you use a sledgehammer to cut your toenails? No. But if you did, it would hurt. Does that mean the sledgehammer is bad? Or it's just that you don't know how to use the sledgehammer? Hmm. Anything else? I've been lately. I've been doing a lot of letting go. This be my theme for this year. It's not really just letting go; it's destroying things. Each year I have a theme of a lesson I need to learn. One year it was jump in the pool. It's usually like figuratively, and something literally figuratively. Cause like I came up with that mantra when I was like at the pool and the water was like really fucking cold, and I wouldn't jump in. Not like I hesitated to jump. Like, dang man, I don't want to jump in, but I took that energy, brought it around the whole year. Jump in the pool. My mantra for last year was climb the wall. It was a solo journey, just climbing the wall to the top of the plateau, knowing that there's another plateau right after it. And this year, themed after one of my favorite songs, it was destroy everything you touch. And I've been doing that. I destroy because I touch myself figuratively. I destroy